Another gold for McClintock, this time finishing first in the six-skier slalom field to kick off the day. Yesterday she earned her first gold medal of the Games, winning the overall water ski competition, but she was far from being done on the water. Fall kept McClintock off the top of the podium, but the performance still enough to win silver in water ski tricks. Just a little while later, she'd add another silver, this time in water ski jump. And joining us now is multiple medal winner Whitney McClintock. Those medals look beautiful. Is there a favorite there?
Yeah, actually today I picked up the 65th gold medal of the Games, which was our record-breaking gold medal. So that one's pretty special. I marked it to make sure I don't lose that one. That one's pretty special.
Very nice. Now, you know, we've talked to a few athletes in sports like yours where I assume that there's a lot of time spent working out really hard on your own with your friends wondering what exactly is she working towards. And then all of a sudden you get a chance to not just perform, but win in front of a home crowd. How was that?
Yeah, I mean, I've spent lots of time at home by myself instead of going out on the weekends partying, and so definitely have put more time into my skiing, and this is where it really pays off. And like you mentioned, doing a performance in Canada and winning gold medals and silver medals on a world stage like this is really special. And my family, my friends, everyone's there to support me, and that's when it really pays off. The no drinking and really being strict with my diet and working out as much as I can and living, breathing, and sleeping for water skiing.
What's the pinnacle in water skiing? I know there's a world championship. Here you have a multi-country games, the Pan Am Games. What's the ultimate prize in your sport?
I mean, Pan Am's is our Olympic type games. It's as big as we get. So this is a huge, huge part. And it always happens to fall on the year that we have the World Championships, which is every 2 years. So those are definitely the two big ones for me. Some
of the sports that, you know, let's just call them unconventional, let's say, you know, beyond hockey and football and basketball. Right. It's always interesting to me how people get involved. And I guess in your case, as I understand it, it's kind of a family thing.
Yeah, it's definitely a family affair. I grew up at McClintock's Water Ski School in Cambridge, Ontario, and was on skis before I could say no. My dad always says, he tells people, we were 18 months old. Both my brother and I started before we were 2 years old, and just went up through the ranks. My aunt and uncle were both world champions, so it was awesome to see them be successful as we were growing up, and then my dad being on the national team and the national team coach for a while as well. It was kind of just part of our blood to be water skiers.
We all know one way or the other about sibling rivalry. What's it like when you're wearing all those medals? And I guess your brother's a medal winner. That's pretty incredible, but doesn't have as many medals as you. Right,
and my brother is one of my biggest fans, and I'm also one of his biggest fans. So watching him win a silver medal today in the slalom event is very close. He actually tied for first, and then they had to go run off again. He had been sitting for about half an hour. So he ended up with a silver medal against the world record holder. So that was an awesome success for him. He was about 10 points away from a second medal today, too, in the trick event, which is like nothing. He is amazing. He's an amazing athlete, and he's an amazing support system for me. And to travel around and be a Pan Am athlete with him, it's always good to have my brother there. So I think there's not as much rivalry as much as there is a support system.